Few stories grip the imagination and stir the soul like Stephen King's The Stand, a monumental epic of survival, morality, and the ultimate battle between good and evil. This is more than a novel. It's an experience that challenges how we see the world and ourselves. With its sprawling cast of characters, terrifying realism, and haunting themes, The Stand has cemented itself as one of King's greatest masterpieces. The story begins with an unthinkable catastrophe. A deadly superflu, known as Captain Trips, sweeps across the globe, wiping out nearly all of humanity within weeks. Society collapses overnight. Cities fall silent, governments vanish, and chaos consumes the world. Out of this devastation, a small group of survivors emerges. But survival alone isn't enough. As they struggle to rebuild, they're drawn, sometimes by dreams, sometimes by instinct, toward two very different leaders. On one side is Mother Abigail, a frail, elderly woman who embodies kindness, faith, and hope. She gathers the survivors who long for light and redemption. On the other side is Randall Flagg, the Dark Man, a figure of chaos, cruelty, and unrelenting evil. His followers are drawn to power, destruction, and the seductive freedom of lawlessness. These two opposing forces set the stage for a final confrontation that will decide the fate of what remains of humanity. What makes The Stand unforgettable isn't just the epic scope of the story, but the humanity within it. King paints deeply personal portraits of his characters, ordinary men and women thrown into extraordinary circumstances. Their choices, fears, and resilience make the story feel terrifyingly real. It asks questions we can't ignore. In the face of annihilation, do we choose compassion or cruelty? Do we rebuild or destroy? And while the novel's scale is enormous, its impact feels intimate. It's about us, our flaws, our strengths, and the power of belief. It's a story of survival, but also of sacrifice, morality, and destiny. Now, imagine experiencing all of this not just on the page, but in your ears, brought to life through the power of narration. The audiobook version of The Stand is a masterpiece on its own, immersing you in the chilling tension, the heartbreak, and the triumphs of this unforgettable saga. The voices, the pacing, and the atmosphere make the story more gripping than ever. Don't just read The Stand, live it. Hear the fear, feel the struggle, and step into the ultimate battle between good and evil. Listen to the full audiobook of The Stand by Stephen King today. The link is waiting in the description. Dare to take the journey.